Hello, everybody, to Thy Friendly Neighborhood INFP, and today is Thanksgiving. Well, more specifically, today is Canadian Thanksgiving. For those of you who are in the States, you're going to have to wait another month. Boo hoo, so sad. See me weep absolutely nothing. Um, but yes, today is Thanksgiving, and I just wanted to clarify. Well, maybe not clarify. Clarify is the wrong word. Okay, before my mind goes rambling off into the other unknown distances of the far known galaxy above, some of you would be like, oh, what are you having for Thanksgiving? Turkey, mashed potatoes, and like corn and maybe peas. This is basic Thanksgiving dinner. I don't know what you guys over in the States, I'd like to imagine it's probably a lot of the same kind of stuff. Oh, and pumpkin pie, because pumpkin pie is always a must on Thanksgiving. And if you don't have pumpkin pie, or even some would argue apple pie, you're kind of being a bit of a heretic. But eat whatever pie you like as long as you have pie on Thanksgiving. I'll give you a pass. But with that now out of the way, I figured that I would take this turn to say some of the stuff that I am, I guess, thankful for, because that's the whole purpose of Thanksgiving. And one of the things is extroverts. Now, interestingly enough, I have done another one of those personality tests, because what is an INFP if not a person who always consistently does a bunch of personality tests to try and figure out themselves better and to see if whether or not they are an INFP or not, and then do a bunch of other studies and, basically self assess that yes, they are in fact an INFP. But regardless, I have done another one of those tests, and it was interesting because this is something I had seen from in the past, was that I border quite frequently on the aspect of being an INFP and being an ENFP. There's like this border, and I'm here on the INFP side, and the ENFP is like on this side. And that's apparently where I am, which is kind of hilarious, because I don't see myself as that extroverted. Now, ENFPs don't typically have to be super extroverted themselves. Granted, they are one of the more introverted types out there alongside the ENTP. But regardless, extroverts are, I see them as a wonderful thing. A lot of people might see them as annoying. I wish I had more extroverts in my life. I actually have none. Except for those who I know online. And so I just wanted to, like, for the extroverts that I do know, I am going to say thanks for being awesome. Thanks for those of you who I have talked to and all of that. Keep doing the cool stuff that you're doing. And no, not everything has to be falling into a certain pattern, following a certain lifestyle. I'm looking at you, you judgers. Which is kind of hilarious because phi is a judging function rather than what they use, or is what they use also a judging function? Would be Ni, that would be their judging function, or their psi. Is it the introverted ones that are the judging functions? I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Anyways, so yeah, extroverts, great people. Would love to meet some more frequently out in the wild, specifically some to date, more frequently out in the wild. Um, yeah, moving on. Then, of course, we have the lovely introverts that are both permeate the online world and like even outside of the online world, but you'll probably find more introverts acting like extroverts on the online world. That's just how we do. We're far more comfortable being in the online scape of things than being outside into the real world where an extrovert needs to drag us into often, unless we're an ISFJ or INFJ, because those are the more extroverted types of the introverts. Although some might argue that an INFP could be one of the more extroverted types, but I could probably argue against that, mostly due to our own existential dread that we constantly have. But anyways, so yeah, introverts, great people. Get a bunch of neat, interesting ideas from them. If you need like a place to go and relax and be quiet and just chill out, Introverts are a great place to go for that. Or if you want to, come across ideas and go out and have fun and extrovert your excess energy out, which I sometimes wish I could do, then yes, extroverts are great people for that. And the world needs both. The world does need both, and I am thankful for both existing in the world, because they all belong into their own respective abilities that they are able to do, which is great. Then, of course, let's see. I am actually thankful. This is I am thankful for introverts and extroverts. That none of that was sarcastic. So if you thought that was sarcastic at all, it's just my brain has decided to run at 1,000 miles per hour, and I'm trying to get it to slow down. But it's like, no, you slow down. But like, you're my brain. But anyways, to the people who are my viewers, and to the people who do watch me live on Twitch, and to the people who do follow me, I am actually thankful for the people who, for some weird way or reason I'm unable to explain, do follow me and find my content at least somewhat entertaining. Yeah, I am super thankful towards you guys, because you guys are the ones who are helping me grow, and are like, I wish I would get more feedback and ideas, which some of you guys give, and that's great. But like, some of you others, like, you're awesome, but like, I could use brainstormy ideas. So if you have brainstormy ideas, let me know. Um, but yeah, like the viewers and like the people who watch me and like people who talk to me are great. And I don't know how I feel about like growing big, because I want to grow big, but at the same time I can't have that same personal connection, or I wouldn't know how to have that same personal connection if I grew too big. But at the same time, I want people to learn from my stuff and people to be entertained by my stuff, and for me to actually, in some way, shape, or form, help people like learn more about themselves or be entertained or just even getting through the day. I would love to do more of that, but like, I also enjoy, like, for example, on Twitch, I enjoy the one-on-one discussions I have with those who come in there. I enjoy having those talks, because like the one thing that you realize when you have a lot of people who are watching you stream, you can't always get to them, and that has generally always made me feel bad. So it's this weird contrast of wanting to become really big, maybe because I'm big both here and in Japan. Not yet. Although one day I will go to Japan, and that'll be... Anyways, back to the point. So there's this connection between liking to talk to like the small viewers that you have, and then you developing this connection with them, and then wanting to become big enough so that you have your 1,000 true fans, or even more, who you're able to support and help out, and they're able to help out, and like it comes into this kind of wonderful, I guess, my desire to become a famous actor, although I don't think I'll ever become a famous actor anymore. That dream has long since left me. But yeah, being able to talk to them, and like that whole, like when it gets too big, which I want it to, but I also want to talk to the people who I've made those connections with when I was small. And so like, it's this weird thing of like, okay, I want to be like up here, and I don't know if it's like so much the attention I want, maybe it is, or if it's the affirmation, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know my feelings towards it just yet. I just know what comes when you become big enough. I know the level of hatred and dislike people have towards you when you become big enough. A lot of it can be very unreasonable. But the people that you have right now, the people who are helping my channel grow, and the people who are watching me, and the people who are following me, and the people who enjoy my content and enjoy my comics and all that, super grateful towards you guys, because you're great. And I'd like to be able to produce like the entertaining content for you that I want to. I want to, like, maybe I myself am not so good at editing, but I want to get to that point where I'm able to put in the acting and the skits and the everything that like will further help you be entertained or enjoy watching this content. Because I don't want to essentially be that one guy who's like a one track pony, although there's nothing wrong with always being a one track pony, but I don't want to be that guy. I've never been that guy who's always stuck to one thing and focus solely on one thing. If I'm going to be exploring MBTI, I want to explore it in so many different ways. And a lot of the times it's just me hitting a wall and not knowing how like all the multiple facets that I can do this. Like, yes, there are people you can go to and learn about your MBTI type, and they give you concise knowledge, like Joyce, like Heidi Priebe, like Geek Psychology, INFP Geek. Basically, there's a group of people out there who are really good at providing content that help you grow in your personality type. I am past that. That's not where I want to reside. I want to reside kind of in an in-between elsewhere situation. And like, for those of you who are watching me, once again, you're awesome. I often don't know where to bring my content and what people enjoy watching, so I experiment a lot. Sometimes it's a hiss, sometimes it's a miss, and sometimes I just like, if I get really passionate about something, I just do it anyways. And see whether or not it's a hit or miss. Like, you know, opening up Pokemon cards, that didn't really go anywhere. And then doing some other stuff, which didn't really go anywhere. So it's like, it's a whole like, if you're wondering what being a small content creator is like without a clear-cut goal or vision, aside from wanting to reach a certain point in what they want to do for their videos, that is very much me. So yeah, I just wanted to send out this kind of thank you message, even though it was a bit rambly, and hopefully you guys are having a good day. I hope you guys are having a good day, and if you haven't had a good day, hopefully watching my insanity has helped you have a good day. But other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow for the next day of Vlogtober. Until then, bye bye.